Hello everyone, welcome to Books Mandala's YouTube channel. In this channel, we talk about everything and anything related to books. So, in today's video, we have the summary of the book, The Old Man and the Sea. The Old Man and the Sea is an epic tale of the struggle between an old, seasoned fisherman and the greatest catch of his life. The main character, Santiago, is a down-on-his-luck Spanish fisherman in Cuba. Everyone looks down on him because it has been so long since he has caught a fish. His only friend is his apprentice, Marlin, who believes him even though Marlin's family wishes he would not. The boy has been forced to leave the old man in order to fish in a more prosperous boat. Nevertheless, the boy continues to care for the old man upon his great return each night. He helps the old man tote his gear to his ramshackle hut, secures food for him, and discusses the latest developments in American baseball, especially the trials of old man's hero, Joe DiMaggio. One day, on the 85th day of his unlucky streak, after a dream about his youth, Santiago takes his boat out further than any of the other fishermen, venturing into the Gulf Stream. He prepares his lines and drops them. At noon, a big marlin fish takes the bait that Santiago had prepared. The man hooks the fish, but he cannot pull it in. Instead, the fish begins to pull the boat. He bears the strain of the line with his shoulders, back, and hands. The fish pulls the boat all through the day, through the night, through another day, and through another night. It swims steadily northwest until at last it tires and swims east with the current. The entire time, Santiago endures the constant pain from the fishing line. The cord hurts him badly throughout his body whenever the fish lunges or makes a leap. Santiago is wounded and exhausted but feels deep empathy and admiration for this marlin, his brother in suffering and strength. On the third day, the fish tires, and Santiago, although sleep-deprived, aching, and nearly delirious, manages to pull the marlin in close enough to kill it with a harpoon thrust. It is the largest marlin he has ever seen. With the fish dead beside the skiff, he sets sail for home. He's excited by the price that he could sell the marlin in at the market. However, he is concerned that people who will eat the fish are not worthy of its greatness. As they sail back home, the marlin's blood leaves a trail in the water and attracts sharks. Santiago suffers the first attack by a great mako shark and manages to kill it with a harpoon. In the struggle, he loses the harpoon and much of his valuable rope. This leaves him vulnerable to other shark attacks. The old man manages to fight off other vicious predators as best as he can, stabbing them with a crude spear made by lashing a knife to an oar or even cloving them with the boat's tiller. Although he kills several sharks, more and more apparent, and by the time night falls, Santiago's continued fight against the scavengers is useless. They devour the marlin bit by bit, leaving only the skeleton, head, and tail. Santiago berates himself for going out too far and for sacrificing his great and worthy opponent. He arrives home before daybreak, stumbles back to his shack, and sleeps very deeply. The next morning, a crowd of amazed fishermen gather around the skeleton carcass of the marlin. They are impressed by its length, 18 feet. Knowing nothing of Santiago's struggle, they observe the remains of the great marlin and mistake it for a shark. Mandala, relieved that Santiago is safe again, is moved to tears. He fetches the old man and some coffee and the daily papers with baseball score and watches him sleep. When the old man wakes, they make plans to go fishing together. Santiago falls back asleep and dreams the same dream that promoted him to go fishing in the first place: lions at play on the beaches of Africa. The main theme of the novel is perseverance. In spite of his old age, Santiago prepares to fight the great giant Merlin and eventually succeeds in doing so. He proves that he could suffer a great deal if it only meant catching the fish. Santiago also is skillful and brave. Anyone with less experience would have cut down the line and let the fish go. But Santiago had both the guts and the skills to pursue the fish. Luck, friendship, and pride also play a huge part in Santiago's victory in the end. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you find this summary useful. You can purchase this book from booksmandala.com. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more bookish content.